speaking of things to add, I like all of these cards just as is, but they're going to be a little bit too tall. I think I'm going to have to trim them down slightly so they'll fit in the pockets, because of course the pockets are not 6 inches. And I'm just going to figure out which ones I want to put where. And I may just leave them as is. Not too sure about that yet. So I'm going to trim these down. They are going to go in the pockets. And I don't know if I'm going to add them on other layers or just leave them kind of like a tag. That can be decided at a later date, but for now I just want to trim these down and assign them. So I've assigned those cards. I just tucked them in there for now. I also tucked in a green folding card. This is just like an A2 size greeting card. It can either be used for photos or journaling. Obviously they need to be decorated, but I'm still just trying to figure out exactly where I want things and what supplies I have left. So I did that for all the pockets. Some of the pockets only have one tuck-in card and the others have two cards. And so the next step is to make the panels for here. And this is about 4 inches wide. Let me figure that out. Okay, so I've got the similar fold outs. This is about 5 1/4 by 4. That just tucks in all the way to the end or to the bottom of the flap. I do have some of these cut aparts that I'm thinking maybe I will use to decorate the front. We'll just have to see how that goes. The second one is about a 4 by 4. I just have a couple cut aparts tucked in the front. So I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go. We'll have to, of course, decorate the papers and stuff like that. This one is exactly the same. So for now, I'm just gonna tuck these in here until I'm ready to make some final decisions on that. Okay, you guys, I decided not to do all the individual pages of embellishing because it's really up to you what you like and don't like. You've got the basics to the album at this point, so it's just a matter of embellishing it. So this is how my front page turned out. I added these acrylic pieces. These were from Ellie's Studio. I really like how that turned out. Just gives a little bit of dimension to the front. I will probably add a date somewhere on here. I just haven't decided where. On the spine, I added a couple charms just with some embroidery, metallic embroidery thread and an eyelet. Like how that turns out. The only thing I'm not 100% pleased with this album is it does kind of sag down a little bit on the bottom. And I'm hoping that as it fills out more that won't happen. So I'm hoping it won't sag as much, but if it does, it is what it is. And to be honest, these are things that, you know, only get looked at periodically. Okay, I also added the tie enclosure, and this is how the album looks at this point. I'm not going to be able to get this all in frame. I will do my best to show you. And remember, these are base pages, and so I will be adding photos, journaling, and embellishments in December. So when you first open it up, we've got the little flip out. On this one here, we have a pocket that has a little card, folding card. This is just a single 4x6 card. And then we have a printed 4x6 card as well. So lots of space for photos. I can either tuck this in completely into the pocket, or if I need the space because it's gotten too thick, then I can tuck it on the outside like so. Okay, so then we're going to flip it open. One flip. These are the 3-tiered pockets. So here's the thing that I noticed. I talked about putting a backer in here and I opted not to. You guys, put a backer in. Because what ends up happening is this hits the folded seam at the bottom and it doesn't want to tuck in all the way. So just something to keep in mind. But it will still work. It still fits within the top. You know, it is what it is. So I've got another one of these pull out tuck-ins. I did decorate the inside of this. The back side is just green. Then I've got a smaller one. I did not decorate that. And then the leftover cut parts I just tucked into this smaller one. These would be great for adding additional photos or maybe just a few random memories. Both will work. Or I can pull them out if I decide I don't want to use them. Same deal on this side. It's the same folded card, another one in the small, and then a couple of the cut aparts in the bottom pocket. Next one. So again, we've got another pocket, same deal as the one before. Folded card. This one has 2 printed 4x6 cards that just tuck in like so. And I can either tuck them all in or have it coming out. Same deal on this one, 4x6 card. This one I actually didn't even decorate the front. I just left it open just to give myself options. You never know what direction December is going to take you in. Okay, we've got one more flip out this way. So we have another flip out. I did decorate it with a little card. And then this is another one of the pockets with the fold-out card and 4x6 printed card. So we'll fold this all back up. I did also decorate the spines, as you can tell. I wasn't originally going to do the interior ones, but I think it just looks a little better. And that is the album. So if you are interested in seeing how I end up completing this project, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. It'll probably be the end of December, beginning of January when I share my completed project. If you're looking for other December Daily Document December projects, I've done videos the last 3 years on them, so you can check them out in the playlist here at the end of this video. And until next time, happy crafting.